Hey everyone, how you living? It's Eric Lima here. You're watching another episode of EML77 TV, episode 264. And it's kind of like a somber episode. Not too somber, but it's a verbal tribute, shall we say. As you know, Sears Auto Center in Dartmouth, at the Dartmouth Mall, is officially closed its doors. And it's been a long time coming, though. Unfortunately, because Sears there's Sears stores and auto centers all across the country are being closed left and right. Some are still open. The nearest one here in Massachusetts, it's Brockton, and so Sears Auto Center at the Dartmouth Mall is the reason why I'm paying a verbal tribute to it, because it has played an important part in the lives of my family and myself. And I will gladly tell you a little bit on the story. When my biological mother, who was no longer with us here on Earth, God rest her soul, was pregnant with me back in 1976, my father went out and got himself a job. And the job, because of his knowledge and passion for cars back then, at a very young age, he knows how to, fix cars, drive cars. My father was a very good car expert, and got himself a job working at the Sears Auto Center at the North Dartmouth Mall. It was called back in the day. That job has been with him since, for the tough times, like my biological parents' divorce in the early 80s, to my father's remarriage in 88, to my birth in 77, to my brother's birth in 88, the adoption of my sister in 88 as well. And that company has stuck with him throughout all his life. When he became a born-again Christian, the company, that place has been with him. They stuck with him, and they kept, and it's amazing. And the employees respect him, respect his co-workers, respect him, management's respected him, and it got to the point where that place and the people in that place was part of our family. And a lot of people that know my father know me as well. And it's surreal that all those people that knew my dad and knew my dad very well have all moved on. Some have retired, and just in their minds, they felt like they needed to move on from that place. And my father happened to be the longest tenured employee in that place for 39 years. And it's, as you know, in 2015, December 19th, 2015, he retired from Sears officially and moved on to be a school bus driver. Having to deal with kids and having to put up with me and my sisters and my brothers in the household over the years, really gave my father an edge and experience in that department. And and Sears Auto Center has been with him since the moving to the new house in '95. They've been with my father. They've been there for my dad. My father is probably the most loyal employee they had there until he retired in 2015. And it shows, he's very helpful, very professional while he worked there, and just, it's unbelievable. The testimony about how he's impacted a lot of people's lives there as well. I remember, one of my father's coworkers moved in with us. His name was Brandon Haskell. He ended up falling over my sister, Cora, and ended up getting married in 2004. My father played a huge role in his life as well. And it's amazing about how, all the people that my father and I knew. Tom Rocha, Tom Renaud, Kenny Souza, Doug Gill, Jay Valentine, Luis Farrow. Luis Farrow was the last manager there in the Dartmouth store, and we took care of his daughter, Kristen, for when she was a little girl in the late 80s, early 90s. A lot of people, Glenn Tabor, Jerome Lacey, Arnold, some of these guys used to come over to our house for Christmas Eve dinners and all. That place, the Sears Auto Center, was like family to him at one point. And they were like family to us. And ever since he's retired from there, I go there on occasion to get my oil change and all that. And they fixed my car, through my father, they fixed my car for many years as well. And, if there's an oil change that needed to be done, I go there and make sure and it gets done, But on May 31st of this year, it was my last time going there for an oil change. When I found out when they were closing, so it was like kind of perfect timing. So it was supposed to be this Friday. The official closing was this Friday, but they, as of yesterday or even Sunday, everything was covered up and the sign was there. And I gotta tell you, Sears Auto Center has played, like I said, humongous part in my family's lives. And to everyone who have worked over the years from the beginning of 1971 to 2019, I want to say thank you, Sears Auto Center in Dartmouth, for your service to us and for helping us fixing our cars. And we want to thank all the employees there, the management teams, and people that knew my dad that worked there. Thank you for being part of my father's life and part of our family as well. And I know we're part of yours as well. And just, we want to thank you so much, Sears Auto Center. And the end of an era. Sears Auto Center, 1971 to 2019. 48 years. And my father has worked for 39 those years. Will now rest in peace. Another store gone down. The Sears, the main store, got till August. So it may be a huge loss in the community in Dartmouth, but it's played a significant impact in our lives, and we want to say thank you. Thank you so much, Sears Auto Center, North Dartmouth. And best of luck all over the country. Wherever there's a Sears Auto Center still up, and there's a Sears store, best of luck there. And that's all I gotta say. And thank you for helping out my father. I really do appreciate that. It's like God put my father there for a reason. And ever since then, God knew the right time to pull my father out. So we want to say thank you. Thank you for all those employees I mentioned that knew my dad. Start the management team: Doug Gill, Jay Valentine, Luis Farrow, Tom Rocha, Kenny Souza, Glenn Tabor, Jerome Lacey, Brandon Haskell, Jimmy Arsenal, I forgot about him. Mario, who my father used to call him Mungeta. And there were a lot of people that. There's a lot of people I mentioned: Arnold, Jerome, Lacey, Glenn Tabor. I want to say thank you all for being part of my dad's life and part of my life as well. I appreciate you guys being friends with us, and you're like brothers. We love you. And Tony Cardoza, I will never forget Tony Cardoza. We used to have, Christmas parties. My father and I, when Sears had some of the guys that we had Christmas parties, my father and my biological mother were invited. In fact, our family used to be invited. We had cookouts. We were invited picnics. We were invited there. I remember going to Tony Cardoza's house one Christmas, and it was one Christmas Eve. I was a little kid, and I was getting into Transformers, and I think Tony Cardozo gave me the Prowl Transformer. Prowl, the old box. It was so cool. So, Tony Cardozo, I want to thank you for that. Good people like Tom Renaud, Tom Rocha, who retired a few years before my father did. He's been there quite a while, but my dad was the longest tenured employee there, 39 years. And he was last of the old crew to retire, so to speak. So, this is amazing. A lot of memories. Used to hang, when I did not have my license, I first started working at Ruby Tuesday. I used to hang out there, like in the waiting room, watching Power Rangers before going to work or after work. I used to, go sit down in the break room, watch Power Rangers there, and just hang out until my dad was ready to go, and until my father was ready to go. 1999, got my license, and just was all good from there. So it's amazing about, I just, no words can describe it. No words can describe it. So, again, 1971 to 2019, Sears Auto Center in Dartmouth has officially closed its doors. Rest in peace, Sears Auto Center in Dartmouth, and thank you for everything. Thank you for your service to the community here at Dartmouth Mall. At the Dartmouth Mall, not here, but, at the Dartmouth Mall, where I work. Thank you so much. May the legacy of Sears live on. And don't know how, but it will soon. Old school retail's dying, man. It's really, really sad. All right. That's it. That's all the time we have on this show. Remember, God's love, life, and light to all of you, and blessings to all of you as well. Catch on the flip side. Remember, pay attention. You might learn something. Episode 264. Rest in peace. Sears Auto Center, Dartmouth. See ya. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next episode 265. I'll probably give out my picks and predictions for Stomping Grounds. Unless something else comes up. Who knows for sure. We're still waiting word yet on the WEML-TV Festival to see the park board would vote for it. According to President Mike Sylvia, they said that that the meeting went well. So we're hoping, praying, crossing the fingers. The community in the summertime in New Bedford depends on it. So I'm hoping as we get it. If we don't, we don't. If we do, we do. And we're going to party there. But until then, like I said before, that will be coming up, and especially Stomping Grounds picks and predictions coming up. Got to see what happens. I know they usually don't finalize the card until after SmackDown Live tonight. We'll see what's going on there. And you got Pressure Luck and Card Sharks tomorrow. I'm excited. Everything is cool. Then next week we got Super Mario Maker coming. Can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome. That means more episodes to get these thumbs. I know I haven't done one in a while. It's been craziness going on. Trying to relax my mind, my brain, as everything is going out there. Zing, bing, ping. Ricochet Rabbit. Remember him? That girl cartouche. Ping, ping, ping. Ding, 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 ding. Ricochet Rabbit. Or Hong Kong Phooey. Wah. So, anyways, that's it. See you on episode 265 or 266 and 266. Whatever what happens here this rest of this week. It's been a crazy start to the week, but you know what? Wednesday's always been halfway. It's the halfway mark. All right. See you guys later. Have a good day, and thank you, Sears Auto Center in Dartmouth. We salute you.